hospital smelled of antiseptic and fear. In room 214, a patient lay motionless, her eyes wide open but unseeing. Emma had been admitted 2 weeks ago, claiming she couldn't sleep, hearing voices at night that whispered secrets she wasn't ready to hear. The staff chalked it up to insomnia and mild paranoia. Yet every night, nurses reported strange shadows moving across the walls, and the machines monitoring her heartbeat would spike erratically, as if reacting to something invisible. Emma's roommate, a frail old woman named Margaret, whispered in her sleep about a man in a white coat who came to her at night. Emma tried to ignore it, convincing herself it was delirium. But one night, as the hospital corridors fell silent, Emma heard a faint scratching coming from under her bed. She froze. The scratching became a rhythmic tapping, and then a whisper, "You're next." Heart racing, Emma turned her head to the corner of the room. The shadows seemed to twist and pulse, forming a figure. A doctor, or at least something that resembled one, with hollow eyes and a grin that stretched unnaturally across his face. Emma screamed, but no sound came out. Her body felt paralyzed, yet her mind screamed louder than ever. The next morning, the nurses found her room empty. Her bed was neatly made, her personal belongings untouched, but the window was wide open, and a trail of blood led down the hall. Security footage showed nothing but empty corridors, yet every frame captured a flicker of the same grinning figure at the edge of vision. Weeks passed, and Emma became a legend among the staff. Patients whispered about the white-coated man who visited at night, and those who stayed longer than a week began to experience nightmares, hearing the same whisper, "You're next." One rainy evening, Dr. Hayes, the hospital's head physician, entered room 214 for his rounds. He found Emma sitting upright, staring at the ceiling, her eyes reflecting a darkness that shouldn't exist in someone so young. "Emma," he asked, his voice shaking slightly. She didn't respond. Slowly, she turned her head toward him. Her eyes were hollow now, black as the void, and her lips moved in a whisper he could somehow hear in his mind. "You're next." Dr. Hayes stumbled back, knocking over a tray of medical instruments. But when he looked again, the room was empty. The rain pattered against the windows, masking the faint, sinister laugh that seemed to come from the very walls themselves. By morning, room 214 was locked permanently. No one was allowed near it. Yet sometimes, late at night, nurses swear they hear scratching, tapping, and a faint whisper, "You're next." The hospital never explains the disappearances, the shadows, or the cold that seems to seep into the bones of anyone who spends too much time inside. Emma's fate remains unknown, her name etched in the staff's memory as a warning. Some say she wanders the hospital still, a patient trapped between life and something far darker, waiting for the next soul to fall asleep, to hear the whisper, and to become the patient who will never leave.